Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, not too bad. It's been a bit of a day. Mostly
It has
just
been a day.
yeah. Well, I had to move some stuff over from my old place to my new place, so that was I
Just
hate
moving,
moving.
just moving in town.
Yeah, yeah. Roommates basically decided based on a rent increase that they were going to be out by the end of March, so I had to find a new place.
Fair enough.
Yep.
The rent is too damn high.
Well, they were like, well, we're planning on moving to Europe eventually, so we might as well just head back to Kentucky and actually try to save money there, which we can't do over here and on the West Coast because it's expensive to live over here.
True facts. True facts. Although, say I used to be like I have a friend who lives actually he lives in Virginia now, but he used to live uh in the Bay Area. And I used to try to talk him into moving to Denver, and I was like, look, it's like you can do all the fun outdoor things you can do on the West Coast, but you can afford a house. That was like my pitch.
I mean, it's not a bad pitch.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that housing has gotten really expensive in Denver in the last few years too. So
Yeah, I just recently heard like someone there's in one of my discourses talking about housing and they were talking about how they were talking about how expensive Denver was. So that's
yeah,
you know
rent has gone up a ton in Denver. Housing prices have gone up a lot, although they're starting to actually, you know, level out, or even slightly dip. But rent has just been going through the roof. So it's yeah, it's a thing. Let's see which one of these. There we are. Okay. Did you want to reveal armies and things?
yeah, let's do that. I know you said that you feel like I have the edge here, but I'll admit I can see plenty of ways for you to win this.
I'm not saying I can't win. I'm just saying I don't like the matchup. I would rather
That's
be
fair.
playing. I would rather be coming into this with your pool going against my pool. That's all I'm
Okay, no, that makes sense. I can agree with that argument.
saying. You only get to pick one of Taran and Nikita's because they were in their own.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, sorry. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I haven't played this army yet. It's the first time I've played both Raylan and Mara Warriors, and first time I played a Samu for that matter. The first three games I played the same army, and I've played a different army than that both playoff games.
Well, I'm actually very glad I opted not to go with a build that I was looking at.
What were you looking at? Or would you just
Uh, Kate instead of the Tarns.
I would prefer that. Let's see where are we at.
You can place first, by the way.
Yeah, that was what I was looking up. This seems fine. Yeah, that's
Oh, wow, that was fast. Oh yeah,
uh
and I don't need a I don't need a wound. Well, I don't need a wound box, but I'll make a Nebun box real quick.
oh, you don't need a wound box. You're right. What you need is just a who's got a thing, who's got a yeah. You need a yeah, exactly. All right, so I'll zap both of them. Very good. Oh, there it is. Give me 1 second. Restroom.
Okay. I was actually much more worried about Tours X3, Derek and Mara Warriors than I was about Raylan.
Are we ready? We
Do
pumped?
this.
I should probably set order markers a different way.
You should. I will admit, I was expecting something slightly different from you, but
What were you expecting, if you don't mind saying?
Dwarves times three, Derek and Mara Warriors.
Yeah, I mean that's what I played the most.
That was what I was expecting you to come to me with.
Mhm. 19 beats 18.
Yes, it does.
Ozzy Bear. Where's he asking this thing? General?
Who was asking about something?
Typhon.
Oh, gotcha.
Mont. I think. Do I need to bring up cards on any of these?
I mean, you can always
Berserker
do the
charge.
Control Alt Y.
Berserker charge is 16, right?
Huh? Berserker charge is, I believe, 15.
circuit charge is 15.
Wait.
Uh, and
Yes, it is.
smoke powder is 13. Smoke powder. Gosh, I hate how tiny this box is.
Smoke
13.
powder is 13, engagement strike is 15.
There you go. Very good. Those are the only things I needed as the D20s. All right. Axe grinders. What is your target? I get to move another one. So many. So many. Uh, do, do, do. All right. Start with this one on that one. Just a 2v3. And again, from the one right next to him. And going up to that one. And going up to that one again.
You had more dice than that, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right. I had tons of dice. Absolutely tons of dice. Three's the Morrow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So tacking down here, 3v3. Tacking across, 3v3. And tacking down. Oh, go ahead. 3v3. I am not exactly on fire. You can just roll 3. I'll just roll the 1 defense.
Yep.
When is the morrow?
Just doing some checking here. Sorry.
I'm sorry. It is a bit. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. I was mostly like, is this a better position than?
You're reaching the heights of the absurd at this point. I mean, you've only
No
taken
worries, no
your.
worries. I thought I saw something better, and then I was like, nope, wait, that actually doesn't do anything better for me.
Enough, right?
Yep.
Kidding
Oh
me?
boy.
Yeah. Go ahead, do it again.
Nope, that one didn't work.
Yeah, I feel so bad for you. All right, taking number four.
Isn't that four? Didn't you lose two to?
Oh, you're right.
Some,
You're right. Yeah, that one stays back. Yeah. Where was he? Here or something? Or here?
yeah, that sounds right.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Unreal.
LOS, or do I have to move?
Yeah, I mean, with the little crosshatch there, I don't know. I could set it up. I mean, that's yeah, obviously there.
Yeah, I'll just go here then.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the dice are very much helping me out right now.
You don't say. All right. Go ahead and roll it. I'll keep moving after this, but you can go ahead and roll. Is that enough?
Yeah, it's 15 or higher.
How about this one? Go ahead and do it again. Your, what is your percentage?
I believe I've missed one out of five.
All right, go ahead one more time. I feel bad for you. All right, down here for 4 and up here.
Hold up.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to reroll?
Nope, nope. I just had to drop a
Yeah,
drop a an
yeah.
Evan.
I should have waited. That's my bad. Yeah, this is mostly over now, but I guess we'll have some fun, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Like I could have killed 2 of 3 very easily on my first order marker there. In which case, I still have 2 Mara warriors, and you're basically down to your melee squads.
Oh yeah,
It's
no, I agree.
very much a game. I mean, samurai are really good into what's left, so it's not like it's by no means over, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
in that scenario, but why not? I'm gonna here.
Well, I didn't get it that time, but they've already made up for it.
Yeah, I don't think that they're you could really take them to task at this stage.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and take the leave because I'm gonna need like 17,000 things to go right in order to win this. So okay, so that would be none of them. All right, we'll go up here for 3. Okay, and down here for 4. I should have disengaged with the other one anyway, but it doesn't matter. Obviously not super relevant.
Wow.
Cool, 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 cool. All right, go ahead and roll for engagement strike there. Is that enough?
Yep.
Of course it is. Why would I ask such a stupid question? 2. Actually, can I put this one here? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I can resign here. At this point, you've got the Wannick, so I don't think I can keep you off it enough. Good game.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that the Nikitas had like the perfect round for me.
Yeah, I mean it's legitimately possible you lose two on after your first order marker, or I mean I could win initiative and you well if I win initiative it's not great. I really need to get you on the second order marker, but I mean you killed you. I was only down one Mar Warrior at that point,
Correct.
and then I could have killed two of them, and then it's I still feel like with that with the number of samurai you have it's going to be tough, but
Hmm.
uh, obviously what did you go like 5 for 6 on engagement strikes, 6 for 7, something insane.
I went 5 for 7.
That's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that's ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, it was never a great match up for me, and I frankly I think this is your best army just generally speaking, but it's particularly good against me. I think I've always been of the opinion that the Eben are at their best when they're with squads, just because you get so much more revival out of that. When you're throwing James Murphy or whatever out there, it's like the 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 synergy with the Eben is just so much weaker.
Yeah, I will say, I do think that uh, there are times though when I mean, because this army is technically 10 points short, but I do sometimes like with Murphy under, how to put this? Murphy basically has been very helpful in some armies, and then I can bring in Kazuki, which I think I tend to like in a lot more matchups than Tarn. But here it was just like, yeah, I just kind of need to overwhelm you with squad figures because, yeah. And
Yeah,
I felt like I needed the Nikitas and both of the five defense samurai, and that kind of left me with, well, I could pick like the only reason I was considering picking Kate was because she's pretty good against Derek, and Derek I felt gave you a decent shot against some of my samurai squads.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I felt like I had to. Yeah, I felt like I had to play Mara Wars. I thought you would play um Kazuke, and I thought Mara Wars would be good into that. Um,
I just
I
felt like
understand.
there was too many places where the Kazuki weren't helpful here.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah.
I think you're probably right to not play them, but I was thinking I'd have that option. I was also thinking I just want, with the likelihood of you playing at least two samurai squads, I knew I had to have Mara Warriors just to have the possibility of a late game kite win.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then and at that point it's like, okay, so am I gonna play, yeah, I mean yeah, it's one of those two armies. I'm either gonna play all the dwarves with Derek and Mara Warriors, or I'm gonna play this version. And I just felt like I knew I was gonna need Mara Warriors early to dictate the action, because if I was just grinding into you with axe grinders against the Eben, I was gonna lose too many early.
Fair.
So I felt like I needed to lead Mara Warriors, and given that, I felt like I needed to have Raylan support. So
I can follow the
that was
logic with that.
that's how I got here.
No, I follow the
Now,
logic with
did,
that. I
yeah,
felt like there was enough of a possibility that you could use Derek to kind of like um make my life annoying. But again, it's one of those things where it's yeah, it's tricky to say like I very much got like high Nikita rolls and then the 5 of 7 engagement strikes. Like that 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 whole second round where I managed to bring you down to a single Mara warrior in it felt like almost no time.
yes, it was. Yeah, it was almost no time.
So yeah, well, no, yeah, the
Getting
reason
away
why I
from the
was
kite.
debating that Nikita placement on the last bit was I was like, the best place does leave me open to a dwarf counterattack. Um, and I was trying to see if there was a way I could do without having a heighted dwarf counterattack. And since the only other option that other one that I looked at was like, oh wait, no, you can still get to me with height, but now I don't have I only have height shots on two of them, not
Right.
I have
I
only have
knew what
height
you
shot
were
on one of
going
them instead of two of them.
right. I knew what you were going through there. It was just kind of comical seeing you like undo it and redo it 6 times. I knew you were gonna end up there, or I figured you were gonna end up
Fair, fair. It was the moment I felt the most okay kind of fiddling around with it and everything. Yeah, but still, yeah, the dice definitely helped me in a matchup that was already tilted towards me. So yeah, what was I'm sure I have a ridiculous final attack dice.
I don't know that your overall numbers are crazy. It was more that I couldn't get the early kills.
Fair,
And
yeah.
your your D20 was bonkers. I wouldn't
Oh,
have expected. Yeah, yeah, you're I mean you're 57, which is really good, but it's not amazing. I'm not
hmm
shocked by that. And at that 57, I mean, if you hadn't gone 4 for 4 on Raylan on the last attack, it doesn't look that as good. So I
oh,
mean,
fair, yeah, yeah,
yeah, like well, I guess actually you would have had to be all the way down at 23. You had to go on 1 for 4, then you wouldn't have killed Raylan. Um, but uh, just overall, I didn't feel like the issue was your attack dice were blazing, although you did have that one insane turn.
yeah,
But a lot of that was I guess you had one 3 for 3 there that was critical that took out my because all of my Mara Warriors at that point, the three I had left, they were all rolling Raylan, so it was
yep,
5, 5, and 6 for the defense,
yep,
and I got one block and three, so that was
yeah,
bad. It was poor timing.
yeah. No, it was kind of yeah. It was one of those things where I was like, well, if I can, because my thought process was that because that was your only order marker on Mara Warriors for the round was like if I can honestly unless he somehow manages to gum up all my Nikitas, which I wasn't 100% sure if you could or not. I felt like I should be able to uh
I was pretty happy with my choice to go only Morrow 1 on Morrow 2 3 on Axe Grinder because I got the attack with the one Morrow Warrior. It was the only one that was exposed initially, um, and then I had Axe Grinders, engaging all of your Nikitas on the next order marker. So it worked out
yeah.
tactically because I was able to grab Valda and then send three out. It's just you got hot on engagement strike, and look, this was always a bad matchup. I was always going to have to dance with one or the other. I don't have special attackers, range special attackers, so I'm going to have to dance with one of the Nikita abilities, and I just felt like I was better off in terms of board position to risk
Yeah.
engagement strike than to risk just blowing a turn with smoke powder. Especially since like then I'm also shooting up at you probably at that point, and it's gonna be a bunch of
Yeah.
2v4s with smoke powder. It's like I just can't count on those kills. Whereas I can get a 4v3 and two 3v3s if you miss your engagement strikes, and that's
Well, the thing that I was more concerned about was you bringing back Morrow Warriors, and I was in a position where like honestly, if you'd killed like one or two of them, I very likely might have spent that next turn just straight up disengaging and trying to kill the last couple of Morrow Warriors or something. It would really depend on how it went down. But basically, that was my general thought process. That was like, even if he does engage me, I'm probably still gonna try and
right exactly. But
disengage
that's
right
all
back.
the more reason that I should go axe grinder.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, I follow that. It was, yeah, like, I mean, I'm one of those. I don't want the if I have a chance to finish off the Morrow Warriors, I'm gonna try and go for it.
Especially in this matchup where I'm very obviously leaning into them super heavy.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, once the Morrow Warriors are dead, it's yeah. I have a lot of tools against your remaining stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly. I feel like yeah, I don't really have a grinded out option because the Axe Grinders can't grind it out against Samurai, and Isamu can't grind it out against Samurai, especially with Mwanik on the board. So it's basically like I have no grinded out option. I have to. The only grinded out option I have is Mar Warriors, particularly Mar Warriors in a Raylan Fortress, which was attainable. It was just I knew it was going to be hard, and I felt like the sequencing of events went right for me. Like I kind of figured you were going to go Evans than Nikita's. I was almost banking on it, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I just happened to get the dice I needed right when I needed them, and that
Look,
pretty
and
much.
look, I don't want to overstate it. I always felt you had the advantage.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. But what it means
And
is that it
always
tilted the
taking risks.
matchup from in my favor to blowout.
Yes, yes, exactly. All right. Well, good luck the rest of the way. I actually
Thanks.
like your chances, if I'm being honest. You're going up against Kevin next round, I think.
I think that sounds right. And yeah,
He was
Kevin's.
he was the 4-5. He's got that Armech army, right? Well, although he might go Roman archers against you again. He did that last round. Roman archers are not bad against you, but if you go squad heavy, I think it still goes in your favor in terms of
Yeah,
benefit.
no, it's one of those things where yeah, although Murphy is appealing if he goes Roman archers.
That's true, but I don't know if you want to like overthink things to that extent.
I mean,
Um,
to be fair, like what is it? Uh, like Eba Nezumi, Tagawa, Kazuki, Murphy, I believe is 430. So I
yeah,
get all the samurai squads,
sorry, say it
Eben,
again. Eben, Izumi, Tagawa, Kazuki, Murphy. So basically, you're dropping Tarn and Odenashi. Uh,
and
oh, and
Nikita.
Nikita for
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure if the Nikitas are really super helpful in that matchup. I don't know. I'd have to look at it more to figure
well,
out
he's got
what's.
armor, right? Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of range except for the Roman archers, right?
Yeah, and the Roman archers get around smoke powder, so like,
Of course, of course. I don't know if he's gonna have quite the guts to do. Well, the thing about it, if you're sometimes it's best to think about it from his perspective. Hold on one second. Okay, I'll be up in a few minutes.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
that's what I've been doing. That's what I did here. I was most worried about
right.
Derek and
And
Axe Grinders, and so that's what I played for. Well, Derek Axe Grinders
right.
and
I'm
Mar Warriors.
thinking from his perspective, what is he going to be worried about? What is he going to end up playing as a result? So he has airborne.
Oh, he has Airborne. Ooh, that's very
He has
interesting.
airborne. He has airborne curses, sway skill, Zogras, Armux, Roman archers.
Yeah, he's got a lot of options. He's got a lot of options for special attacks.
Yes, he has the airborne. I mean, the thing about the airborne is if he has a first round drop, you almost want to just have Nikita's to run out and shoot them.
Yeah, that's very fair. It's something I have to look at his stuff and figure out what is the best option. I mean, he can still grenade this start zone, and that could be annoying. But yeah, we'll see.
Yep. All
I'm
right.
sure
Well,
I'll
good luck
figure
with it.
something out.
Yep. I don't remember what the map is. But I'll set it up and announce, and you can push the button in a few minutes.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. Take care. Good play.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, stream. I'm gonna close the chat out.